Are you trying to paint this picture that is weird to hang around a 17-year-old? I mean, wait. That shit did sound a little weird, bro. That shit did sound a little weird. Okay. Apparently the internet is done with Rakai video by Omizi. Let's go ahead, check it out.
The charming demeanor and silly antics of Rakai are not phasing people anymore, and the whole allure is starting
Quality,
to
yes,
wear
sir.
off.
There are people watching you right now, and I'm saying this as a mother. Please, because you understand where we are right now. We already see how they perceive us.
Okay, hold on. First of all, you're already pissing me the fuck off. I understand your mom trying to be the best, trying to make sure your kids get the best life that they can, get treated fairly and all. Don't give a fuck about how white people are perceiving you. She said you already know how they're perceiving us. Okay, first of all, let me move my face cam so y'all can see Omizi, but I know he's gonna move his shit back in a second, so I'm gonna have to move my shit again. But you're talking about some. Let's run that back because I'm yapping too much already.
Because you understand where we are right now. We already see how they perceive us.
Yeah, you don't need to carry yourself a certain way to appeal to a racist white person. That's just the dumbest shit ever. And they're always going to look for reasons to be racist. So, like this narrative that you need to change yourself, act a certain way, carry yourself a certain way so you're perceived as a good person to other people doesn't necessarily fucking matter, bro. Jesus has killed so many people in the Bible. Elon Musk is fucking up people's lives. The most powerful people don't give a fuck how you feel, bro. That's my point, bro. So why the fuck would you care how a powerless average white person working a normal job gives a fuck about how they perceive you, bro? Especially if they dehumanize you already.
Please. This is a little dramatic, sweetheart. For your mom. Sweetheart, I know you're recording right now.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna ask you to show up for your friends.
She works here?
Okay,
I'm listening. Let her talk.
Rakai is turning into internet enemy number one
What the fuck
in the
was
social
going on
media
there?
space due to the
Is
lack
this
of
just like a random lady that just wants him to carry himself to where he's not getting discriminated? Is that just it? Or does she work here, or she knows who he is prior, or like I have so many questions about this shit, bro. Get a Paris, shut up. Stop talking to her.
I'm listening.
Let her work. Okay, so she works here. I'm assuming.
Let her talk.
Rakai is turning into internet enemy number one in the social media space due to the lack of self-awareness, due to the immaturity, and honestly, just what people have been labeling as Rakai fatigue. These nuisance streamers going out in public, doing anything.
Which is really just saying black fatigue because he's black. And we all know where black fatigue comes from, you know. It's now a white term that was stolen from what was originally a black term with a different definition. Uh, and now they're just using it to pretty much say like racist shit, pretty much. To say they're tired of black people.
They want, saying anything they want, and just not taking into consideration anybody and everybody's feeling. Before we get into this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will go greatly far in this unemployed community. Now,
tons of streamers do that.
I saw this video circulating around of Rakai and what seemed to be his friends, potentially his brother. I can't remember if any of these are his brothers or not.
Okay, so we're going into situation, okay,
and doing their normal, usual activities. Now, I'm pretty sure they were loud. I'm pretty sure they were obnoxious. I'm pretty sure they were, you know, getting on the nerves of the consumers in the store, the people of the store. And after spending some time in there, this older woman just wanted to put them up on game, you know, give them a word of advice through her experienced lens. But as you can tell from the interaction, it just wasn't received well. It even got to a point where one of the homeboys in the group was saying, "I don't give a f," which is super weird to somebody doing this in a nice, calm manner. She wasn't loud, she wasn't rude, she was respectful, she was helpful. She tried to grab each and every one of them and say, you know, hey, as a friend, don't let this young man self-destruct. Don't let these things happen to him. And I did notice Rakai stepping in and wanting to listen, but ultimately this whole video was just not a good look on him and his collective. Now, as I scrolled through the comment section of that video, there were so many people saying that they had so many issues with one young Rakai. Get him off the app. He's terrible. This is why people say they have black fatigue, etc., on and on and on.
Just
now,
right. It's just them using him as an example to be racist. That's all it is, bro. So why are you trying to tell this young man to appeal to these racists? Like, nah, I ain't finna cap, bro. I would probably like push her off in like a calm, nice way. Like, okay, yeah, I agree. I'd yes her off so she could stop talking to me if I was in that situation. But I'm not gonna fucking listen to you, bro. Cause that's some dumbass shit, bro. That's literally the dumbest thing as a black person you can do is try to appeal to white racists.
This is one event, but there are multiple events that are leading people to having this sort of criticism about Rakai.
Nummy.
Come in. I got this. Chill a little bit. Hey, bro. The fucking Dominican Day Parade. Well, you kissed him on it. Huh?
We're gonna have mixed babies.
Oh, I like to hear that.
Okay.
I like to hear that. Don't tell me that. Give me up.
What's wrong with this clip, though?
I don't want another education, bro.
One of the problems.
I mean, that's a little crazy because that's a grown woman, yeah, but you know, I guess she's kind of going with it for the stream. I don't really care because this isn't a man doing that to an underage woman, so I don't really care. But like, how's this going with the Rakai Fatigue thing? What was the point of this clip, Omizi? I'm not getting it.
I don't want another education, bro.
One of the problems is that Rakai is essentially allowed to be a child star without any sort of supervision. Now, we've seen how child stars have ended up before, but the difference is that on Hollywood sets, you know, more traditional environments, there is a law that means that you have to have some sort of parental supervision. The only sort of supervision that Rakai has in these different places and spaces are the adults surrounding him. And this isn't a full-on indictment of these people around him because they, you know, should be having his best interest, and I don't think that they put him in the worst situations possible. But ultimately, that's...
I really want to know what the fuck happened in that pet store. Like, Omizi just said, like, I'm sure they were being loud or obnoxious and this and that. But why didn't you elaborate a little bit more what happened in that pet store? Because I'm sure we would have all liked to understand that a little bit.
It's not their responsibility. He's not their child. For what it's worth, he's not a blood relative or anything like that. And honestly, because of the way that things have gone for so long, their words can only go but so far. So then we get into these situations where Rakai bubbles over after doing extreme thing after extreme thing after extreme thing, only for it to then get his mother's attention, for him to have to be reeled back in. Just like after that Streamer Awards situation where Rakai was called out on stage.
All right, well, you don't know the dynamic of their relationship privately. You really don't. And even then, yeah, that's bad. But also if like this nigga is getting paid more than $100,000 per month. I've seen Young Don do like the numbers on his subs, and that was in the past. Imagine him now, my nigga. And he's fucking getting paid crazy amounts to do crazy shit. Like, we'd all do that shit as adults, bro. Not to justify his actions, some of the things he's done, but I really haven't seen anything crazy of him.
Stealing a poinsettia from Walmart. QT Cinderella made a joke, and then in his reaction, Rakai, maybe a valid crash out.
Except for this. Yeah, no. This shit was crazy. This shit was crazy.
Went too far in the reaction. This will cause his mom to have to handle him the way that a parent should handle the child.
No. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
Still bad joke. L joke.
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I'll say, listen, bitch. What's the coolest dick you ever sucked? Get the fuck off my dick. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that shit to her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just sit down and think. I'm black, petite, sit the fuck down and chill. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, bitch, what's the coolest dick you ever fucking sucked? You ugly bitch. To her. I was gonna say that. But I just calmed down, bro, and like, see why she even said that shit. Cause whole time, now I get it. Like, she said it cause, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand is that whole time I have my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera, so
Well, that's cap as fuck. You damn sure didn't have your assistant running laps to go buy $5 flowers in Walmart. I'm positive at least. But I went over this situation. I think this is like my third or fourth video on this channel. QT Cinderella's not a racist for this clip. You can watch that video if you'd like to.
fuck you, bitch! Nah, real shit, fuck you!
Would even think of anything like that? I'm so confused. Like, did you really tell that woman that?
Yeah, you don't really know like what goes on privately. This is just him recording and posting that his mom has talked to him about this situation. She's probably talked to him 1,000 different times. You really don't fucking know that. So I'm not gonna lie, you can't really speak on her parenting, bro. You deadass can't speak on her
Losing your
parenting.
mind?
Well, like, I only.
And once
Hello,
again,
can you
this
hear
is
me?
his job
Yes, I
to
hear
do
you.
crazy shit.
I'm saying the only thing the reason why I said that is because she said what she said.
Regardless of the fact that is not how you carry yourself. That is not how you talk to women. First of all, I raised you way better than that. So guess what? You're asking.
Right, and also she's raised this kid for so long. When did he start coming on streams? When he was like 16, right, with Kai Cenat? I think niggas about to turn 18 now, or maybe like late 15s at least, when he was on streams with Kai Cenat. Bro, he knows that he has to do crazy impulsive shit to get
If you
clicks.
think you're grown. I'm booking your flight tomorrow.
So his
And I do
mom
think it is
raised him
good that
differently,
his
but he's acting differently so he can get paid more.
mother still treats him as if he is a young man growing up, showing him that, hey, this is right, this is wrong, and still has some sort of hand guiding him in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And based off of how his brother reacted to that whole interaction and him having to come home, I do think that his mother actually does lay the law down when she is around. Like, she got a firm hand on the back of that neck like he a puppy.
Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Back to Syracuse you go. See, you fucking up. You fucking up. BTA is coming for that ass. Nigga, feel me? Back to Syracuse. Listen. That's the only way to beat that nigga ass. He been too bad. Yeah. Realistically, that nigga been too bad, too reckless. A little ass whooping will set him straight.
But there's two issues with this style of discipline. Now, I'm not judging his mother. She makes the decisions in the household. I'm not in their household to make those types of decisions. But ultimately, he is going to have to come back. Technically, at this point, content creating is his job. There's an opportunity in Atlanta to be with these guys and make a whole bunch of money. You know, he has to come back. And number two, he already knows as a content creator what it takes in order to get money, views, success, fame, and popularity.
Right.
So when he's not underneath that wing, when he's not underneath any sort of supervision, guess what he's gonna revert to? Being the same guy that he was that got him in trouble with the whole internet social media sphere. By the time Rakai returned from his hiatus, Kai Cenat and his ex-girlfriend Gigi had broken up. Now, naturally, everyone had their opinions. Hell, I made a video about it. But that doesn't mean that you can say what you wanna say, how you wanna say, when you wanna say it. You just got in trouble for talking about QT Cinderella in a certain type of fashion. Your mother already corrected you for that. Why did you think it was okay to come back on your first stream since your hiatus to address Gigi in this fashion?
Fuck you, Gigi. Fuck you, bitch. You ever in your fucking life play my mans like that? So fuck you, bitch. Yeah, bitch, cry. Bitch, your life is fucking over. Pussy. Fuck is wrong with you?
He thought it was appropriate because he knew it would be getting clipped and being viewed, just like how you viewed this clip and you downloaded this clip to import it in your video. And that's going to get his name out there even more. The more he does shit like this, that's why. You know, crazy take. Might sound
Don't you ever in
mind
your fucking life play my fucking mans like that? Pussy. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And guess what, my nigga? And guess the fuck what? Guess what? That just shows. And that made me almost break up my girlfriend. I'm like, Brady, my broke ass. Like, bro, that nigga gave you fucking everything. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh my God. Rakai needs his ass whooped.
Sometimes I think that Rakai forgets that he's an extension of Kai Cenat. And everything that you do in the public eye will ultimately fall back on him. Now, I know that that's not the way that we want this internet thing to work, but sadly it is. Now it's twofold. You're gonna get people looking at you sideways because you're stepping out of pocket talking about this young woman. Granted, she might have
Not necessarily, because I don't like Rakai's done his own thing so much that I don't even associate with him. I don't even associate him with Kai Cenat anymore. especially because Kai Cenat hasn't even gone live recently, so he hasn't had his buddies on his stream recently. So it's just like I really don't think I like the comments I see of Rakai. I don't see them correlating Rakai with Kai Cenat. You'll see the occasional, where's his mom? Where's the parroting? All this shit. But obviously, he's acting and posted for the clips so he gets more money. And that's why he's getting those comments in the first place, is because the clips are being going viral and being spread, getting reactions.
Did something that was despicable. She might have did something that was horrible. Your mother just told you that there's a certain way that you talk about women, and that's not the way that you're supposed to do. And also, understanding that you are your brother's keeper means that you can't just do and say whatever you want to do. Part of me feels as though he's headed down this path of following what his chat and the rest of the internet say, so he kind of acts accordingly. So even in his apology towards Gigi, because he knew that it was wrong, he starts blaming it on AI, putting it off on other things, and not really taking 100% accountability for him stepping out of pocket and the immaturity that he displayed.
Dad, I want to say, I do apologize for what I said about Gigi. It was very immature of me. Now, Dad, apologize for what I said, and that was AI, bro. I tell y'all niggas, stop believing AI all the time, bro. And I very apologize for what I said about Gigi, bro. Because you never know what she's going through, bro. There's a lot of people that's backstabbing, not backstabbing her, but like texting her, like rude things. And, it honestly can hurt somebody's feelings, bro. So, I just honestly pray for her, gang. It almost made me shed a tear, gang, right now, gang, because it's like...
And now these are the reasons why I see people on the internet
Pray for her is a little crazy.
Hashtag Rakai Fatigue.
I am going to talk about Rakai again because what is happening on this Mafia-thon? This is for anybody who defended the fact that, like, oh, he's just a kid and, like, blah, 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 and bobbity-boo. Okay, honestly, he is just a kid, but once again, I'm not blaming the child. I'm blaming the adults around the child.
How fucking old do you have to be, bro? Like, this woman looks like late 20s. I'm guessing 27. You look like you're 27. You're laid up in your bed, and what you're spending your life minutes on is making a fucking video late 27? Talking about some Rakai, bro? Like, bro, what? That's a little crazy, bro.
And for all y'all who are like, it's not his responsibility to raise him, blah, 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 boopity, bop, bop. This is still weird. I'm not even saying
like, this nigga is on your mind type shit for you to make this video. This is like a different level of parasocial, bro.
Oh my God, like, I can't believe they're not being more responsible with him. They need to be more like parents. No, this is weird. I'm sorry, but at my age, I would genuinely never want to hang out with a 17-year-old.
There's no way grown adults find Rakai funny. Like, I just refuse to believe it because every time I see
Why are you trying to paint this picture that is weird to hang around a 17-year-old? I mean, wait. That shit did sound a little weird, bro. That shit did sound a little weird. But it's not weird to, like, be friends with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my friend has a cousin and he's 17 and we all, like, share, like, the same interests, we all act like a certain way, bro, and I fuck with that, that's not weird for me to, like, invite him to come hang out with me, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have chemistry. That's not no weird shit. Why are you trying to paint this shit to be weird to fuck with Rakai, bro? Like, what?
There's
That's
no
so
way
weird,
grown
bro.
adults find Rakai funny. Like, I just refuse to believe it because every time I see a clip of this man, it's him in either some drama, him being annoying, or him taking zero accountability. Because I saw some clip of him scamming another streamer clicks out of money because he lost a bet but he didn't want to pay it up, and that type of shit is just the tip of the iceberg for what he does. But then he's also been in controversy for shoplifting and reckless driving and just doing X, Y, and Z in scandals to, get his Twitch ban. And, like, I know I don't find it funny because I'm a grown adult and I have some maturity, but I don't know how other people do.
And if it was a little teenage girl doing the shit that Rakai was doing,
You don't have to be funny to be watched. You can be entertaining, or people just want to see, like, what you got going on your stream. Like, you don't have to be like, bro, what? Shit, okay, let's go ahead and continue. I didn't charge my
I would
shit.
not think it's funny. Y'all wouldn't think it's cute or cool. But since it's a little teenage boy doing the shit, y'all are okay with it. And the thing is, y'all gonna be mad when he grow up to be a man, and this man ain't shit, but y'all were okay with him doing the shit as a teenager. So y'all not aspiring to him to grow at all.
Nina Lynn does pretty much the same thing as Rakai, and she gets backlash, yeah, but it's not as much as Rakai. It's damn sure not as much as Rakai. Where's the same energy? I've never heard of Nina Lynn fatigue. But once again, when Rakai does something, just because he's black, now y'all want to make shit racist. And I'm still pissed off about that girl trying to make this shit, make it seem like it's weird to fuck with somebody just because the nigga's 17. Like, you can't have chemistry. You can't be a friend of this nigga just because he's 17, bro. Like, what? Even though the niggas that hang around him are young adults, the nigga's about to be a young adult too. You're acting like the nigga has a fucking like sexual relationship with these motherfuckers, bro. That's the way you're trying to paint that shit, bro. That bitch really got me tight, bro.
This little nigga is gonna be a piece of shit. I can already tell. And I hate to talk about kids, but you can just tell. Like,
bro, okay. First of all, these fucking braids got to come out, bro. These braids look ugly as shit, bro. You're overweight, talking about some Rakai's gonna be a piece of shit. This is what you're doing with your life, bro. You're spending your life minutes talking about how Rakai is going to be a piece of shit when he grows up while you have these shitty ass braids. Putting this on the internet is diabolical in itself, and you should face a fucking multi-million-dollar lawsuit and be in financial fucking debt for the rest of your fucking life. Posting with these ugly ass braids. But then on top of that, you're overweight, and this is your biggest concern, bitch. Running to TikTok talking about some Rakai, bitch.
What, like, besides this streaming shit, and I'm glad that that's an avenue for him. But other than that, like, if streaming wasn't a thing, this nigga wouldn't be anything. Good thing he met Kai, because good God, he is like.
You don't know that the niggas acting impulsive for clips, and y'all niggas are falling for it, thinking that this is how the nigga actually act. This is the parasocial relationship that's crazy, bro. Like when I get popular, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that shit, bro. Like dead ass, bro.
I hate to talk about kids like this. But Jesus Christ, he's a lost cause.
Now, you know how they say history repeats itself? Well, I feel like I've seen this stuff before. Every time a young black streamer comes onto the scene, they pretty much get hit with the same label as Rakai does. You got the older generation hating on
shit. That Ortiz woman, what's her name? The fucking Mexican streamer. She kind of does the same shit as Nina Lynn, and she's not getting any fucking Hispanic fatigue, right?
him. They say edgy jokes. They say he's going too far. Where's the parents?
Neon did the same shit. Neon was worse coming up than Rakai, and I've never seen fucking Neon fatigue. I've never seen Neon fatigue. Clavicular is going around saying the N-word on live stream, and I've never heard of clavicular fatigue. Multiple occasions on live. Like, it's just racism, bro.
Etc. And while I do think some of the criticism is valid, ultimately I sit in the middle. I remember how iShowSpeed came up. He literally got famous off the "Who Gonna Stop Me" clip with Ash Cash.
Who gonna stop me?
This nigga was far more famous way before this shit happened, my nigga. Let's not act like he blew up off this one clip, bro. This kind of like the way you're painting this picture.
He literally got famous off the "Who Gonna Stop Me."
That's not literally what he got famous off of, my nigga. That's literally not what he got famous off of. He got famous more on Talking Ben, his Fortnite live streams. That impulsive behavior, once again, kind of like Rakai, kind of like Wendy, kind of like fucking Neon, all these other niggas. The same impulsive behavior that gets him clips. This specific clip didn't just make who iShowSpeed is who he is today. My nigga, nobody, when you think of iShowSpeed, majority of people aren't immediately thinking about this clip, bro.
Clip with Ash Cash.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
And now look at where iShowSpeed is. He is sitting in Africa, uniting people left, right, and sideways. And some of the same criticisms that I hear about Rakai today are some of the same things that I heard about Kai in the past. I remember when people made jokes about him sticking his hand in the tip jar at a Chipotle or whatever fast food restaurant, saying he was the most annoying thing in the world. And hell, even to this day, people still call him the most annoying thing in the world. But I think the perspective has totally flipped on him. And when I tap into a Rakai stream, I see the people before him on camera all over again, just in another year.
Nobody really speaks on how iShowSpeed has completely turned the narrative around on his career, bro. I remember years ago, people was talking like iShowSpeed was like he was like a parasite to kids. You feel me? Like he was a parasite to the community. They was talking about how wild he was, how outrageous he was. He honestly had the same reputation that Rakai is starting to pick up now. I wasn't gonna say not as the same, but yes, it's exactly the same because they both be doing little fruity sus stuff, and people be like, bro, it's little kids watching you. You gonna have little kids doing this thing, and it's cool. And that's exactly how iShowSpeed got a lot of his criticism at the beginning of his career. But now, bro, everybody looks at IShowSpeed almost like he's the go-to streaming. Like,
now, don't get me wrong. I overly stand that woman that was trying to correct them inside the pet store. She was a teacher, and she was trying to give a simple message to these young men that I just want you to make it home tonight. She'd probably seen that same collective of gentlemen time and time again throughout her entire career, and saw some of them not make it home, whether it be because they were in the back of a police car or worse. And although I think he was playing around and being his normal self, I don't think that those words or any other words of encouragement that people have given Rakai over the past few years have gone on total deaf ears. Now, sure, he still has to be who he is, make the content that got him popular and successful. Hey, it's just the price of virality in 2026. But I have seen him do some good things. Hell, even some great things. Like when he shut down that store in a mall in Syracuse and did a whole giveaway for a bunch of different kids.
Did he? Okay. Why is she looking at him like that? Okay, that's cute. Where's the fucking Rakai Fatigue now, right? You've never seen the other niggas like this, though. Other people I brought up, Nina Lynn, fucking Wendy Ortiz, Neon, all these other niggas, Clavicular, all these other niggas who do diabolical shit. You've never seen them do some shit like this.
Or like when he went to Walmart after getting banned from Twitch from stealing and did a whole rose giveaway in the parking lot. Thought that was kind of cool.
What's your name? Luciana?
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, wonderful lady, man.
Thank you.
Excuse me? There you go. There you go.
Either this woman is racist as fuck. Hold on. Let me move my face cam just to make sure that y'all just seen that shit, bro. Hey, either this woman is the most racist fucking woman on the goddamn planet.
There you go.
For you to look at a nigga like that, bro, or she's just more insecure because she's a fat fuck. But for you to look at this nigga and then immediately turn the other way after you just put your money in this machine, it looks like, oh shit, she looks like a nigga, bro. I ain't even finna cap. She low-key look like a nigga, bro. That's the only time a nigga would ever in their life try to offer you a flower, bitch. You were lucky. You were truly lucky.
I think people still have to take into consideration that he is a kid at the end of the day. He's not gonna have it all immediately. It'll come gradually, but just stay patient with him because he could be the next IShowSpeed. He could be the next Kai Cenat. He could be the next big streamer, whoever that may be. And if you're tired of him...
Right, Kai Cenat did say he's seen him being the best. Hey, interesting video, but I don't... Man, this is like... The niggas who are parasocial with this shit, bro, they're just too fucking weird with this shit, bro.